In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I was able to solve content monetization policy on one of my Facebook pages. Yes, I was able to solve it, and you can see that it has been ticked. Before, it wasn't ticked, but right now it has been ticked. So if this sounds like what you want to watch, please do well to watch this video to the very end. Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting video. Thank you for clicking to watch. To all my returning subscribers, and if you're also watching me for the first time, thank you for stopping by. So yeah, just like I said, I'm going to be showing you practically how to solve your content monetization policy issue, because you're trying to monetize your Facebook page or account, profile, whichever one in Nigeria, and if you don't have it ticked, you know you cannot go ahead to monetize, especially your in-stream ads. So yeah, for those who are joining me for the first time, I've actually done a video showing you all what content monetization policy means, as in you have to know what is this policy, because sometimes people come in my DM tell me I've actually deleted all my videos, I still have this issue. You know, so many things out there that people do not actually realize. So I'm going to be dropping the link to that particular video in my description box, so I want you to watch it. You actually need it. This is like a follow-up to that, because in this particular video, that's this one right now, I went practical on one of my pages. Yeah, I've been teaching content monetization policy, Facebook and what have you, how to actually help yourself on your Facebook monetization. So I have a page that somebody was managing for me, so I decided that okay, yeah, he's no longer doing that. The page has just been there. Like, that's why it's even good, just keep growing. You never can tell when you will need some of the pages you have right now. Just like somebody asking me, I don't need my Facebook profile anymore since I now have a Facebook page and I've met up with requirements. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? You have two platforms you can make money and you want to do it with one. Why would you want to do that? Currently, I have in-stream ads running on my profile and my page, so I had to drop that advice. I think it was here on YouTube, like, girl, go ahead, create content on both. So something is coming in from here, something is coming in from here. You know what that is, you know, and that is in USD. Dollar right now in Nigeria is almost 1,006. In fact, it's like 1,560 as at today. So you can imagine any money from here and here, you know, that's a whole lot. But yeah, let's go back to our content monetization policy issue. So let's go right into the, you know, I'm going to show you practically a page I have. I've not been using the page, it's just been there, but I have followers, I have every other thing. So I was like, okay, let me actually upgrade this page. Let me try to make it a family page. So when I was trying to do all the, you know, things, and I realized content monetization policy issue did this page. So I decided to now, you know, start deleting a whole lot and trying to get it fixed. So because of that, let me do a video and show you how to go about this. So guys, here is this page, Maduka page. This was not the name before here, because I was trying to like rebrand the page. I decided to like start a whole lot. Now when I went to my professional dashboard, I was trying to check a whole lot of things. I realized that content monetization wasn't ticked on this page, and being that, yeah, I talk content creating and all of it, I decided to do what every other person would do: delete any unoriginal content, majorly videos. So I went about deleting a whole lot of videos. Now I was done deleting videos, and guess what? Content monetization was still not ticked on this particular page. So I decided to go to the photos I have, because I actually have some AI photos and all of it. Remember, someone was actually managing this page for me. So in fact, it was managing a lot of my pages, but right now I am more, you know, into Facebook now. Just like I was into YouTube, I'm also into Facebook, you know. So right now I'm in charge of a whole lot of things. So I decided to start deleting everything. Like, I deleted a whole lot. Remember, I don't have music right now, but what usually puts a lot of people into issues is that music, unoriginal content, hate speech. It drops, you know, very offensive comments and all of it. So now you can see me, I went on deleting a whole lot. Now if you've deleted videos and all of it, and you are still having your content monetization policy not ticked, this will be the best bet. Go and check through your profile or your page, check for videos you have right there, or photos I mean, and delete them. Any photo you know that it is not your original, anything not your original content, whether photos or pictures, whichever one, because some of these things have been ticked by these people that they don't want anybody using their content. So you just see it, you save it, and you post. That's why even on Google, if you go to Google, you say image might be a copyrighted content. So tomorrow you might actually use it, and Google might come and tell you, sorry, this is somebody's content, I don't want you using it anymore. So look at me scrolling through to ensure that I don't have any of those photos anymore. So we'll go back and check right now if everything is fine. Now you can see I was checking like almost immediately. I realized that, oh, they've not ticked it. I decided to go back again just to check if there is one or any other thing I have not done that I need to do. So I went ahead, I checked. Guys, this is a whole lot of work, especially when you have content from like 2020, 2019. Like, it took me hours to actually get this thing done, but you just have to go ahead to do it, because if you don't get it done, Facebook is not going to take your content monetization policy. So yeah, once you're done doing this, I actually went back to check one more time, and I realized they've not done it. So I waited few hours after. Like, I just, okay, now that I've clicked and removed anything, like I've removed everything, let me give it some time, because I actually deleted a whole lot of things. So when I went back again, like let's say 2-3 hours after, guess what, guys? Guess what? So let's go to in-stream ads. Already, yes, you can see all the tools here. Remember I told you I just started like trying to do 1 or 2 things on this particular page, so I don't have any monetization tool yet. But on my other page and profile that I've been working, I have monetization tools on those ones. So you can see it's been ticked. So guys, you can see how that went. For me, I'd already deleted some videos before I actually did this, but of course you know what the issues are. That music, unoriginal content, there are some pictures, sometimes Facebook would also anything watermarked. Once you have any watermark, sign, logos and all of that, Facebook doesn't want that, so it can actually give you a content monetization policy issue. So yes, once you have all these things wiped out, in few hours, sometimes it might not even be up to 1 hour, Facebook is going to tick it for you. Now, if your violations are so much, for example, all is why you've only done unoriginal content, it might take longer. That is the truth. So because sometimes I see people say, I've deleted everything, I still have it on my they've not ticked my content monetization. It could actually be because the bulk of what you deleted is going to take their system some time to detect it. You understand? If it's just 1 or 2, they easily detect that, you get. But if yours is like a whole lot, it's going to take some time for their system to detect it. But trust me, in no time, maybe 24-48 hours, you're going to see that they will tick your content monetization policy. So do you have any video that is not your own and you didn't edit it well? Because yes, I'm always emphasizing on very well re-edited content. Not like you cannot use other people's content, because there are a lot of creators on Facebook who use other people's content and they still make money from this content, because you see advert read in between this content. So to those who are just venturing into content creating, I've done a video on that. In fact, just go through my channel, you're going to see videos that will help you how to actually so the title is how to edit unoriginal content like a pro. You can actually edit them and you won't have any issues with Facebook. So I know before now you were not a content creator, so it's right now you really want to go into content creating. So the older videos you have on your page, your profile, whichever one, you have to delete all. So if you have like 200 plus videos and you're deleting everything, you realize that it will take the system some time to pick it, unlike somebody who just has one music or whatever thing. Their own is always faster, but since your own is like very much, it's going to take some time. Then another question someone has also asked me is, I'm going to videos, like if you just go from your profile, you go straight to videos and try to delete some videos, it might not delete because it's a very old content. Very, some of them might be like 2 years back. so it's going to take you longer time if you're trying to delete from there. So what you should do is you scroll down. You have to scroll down to that content, like that video. Maybe this is 2024, right? You're trying to delete a video from 2020 or 2021. If you just go to your video files, you might not be able to delete it from there. You have to scroll down to 2020 or 2021, depending on where that video is, and you delete from there. So you can see on this channel right now, it's just for me to start creating content, meet up with my 60,000 minutes. I already have my account details with Facebook. So when I want to apply for monetization, all I have to do is to just, once you click on setup, of course, when they tell me to set up, and I just click on setup, you see my previous account is going to come out. You understand? So I just click on it, and I think I just put in my name, and that's it, because that was what I did for my page. I actually monetized my profile first, then for my page, when I was told to set up in-stream ads, it was the same account details I used. I didn't need to start imputing everything because they already have it. So what's it called, once you click setup, that account number is going to come out. So you just click on it, and it tells you application has been submitted for review. So they'll tell you it's going to take them 2 weeks to review, but mine always takes days. Like, I've been so lucky with Facebook. The two times I've tried, it's always easy for me to get on with everything. So yeah, have I done well explaining a lot to you on content monetization policy? Like I said, watch the first video I did so you understand content monetization policy. It is important you understand it so that you won't get yourself into trouble again. But of course, resolving it, this is all you need to do. Delete whatever that thing is. Give Facebook just few hours. If your own is quite much, give them few hours, and yeah, you're good to go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Subscribe. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Help me get to 2,000 subscribers. I know you've been getting value from my channel. Yes, from the comments I see, I know that I'm doing a good job. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe and turn on your post notification. And if you still have questions regarding this or anything regarding content creating, you can drop them in my comment section. I'm always available to reply you, and if I need to do a video on it, why not? I'm your short plug. I will help you out with it. All right, everyone, thank you so much. Bye.